Hey Moose, thank you for being here. Thanks for keeping the video running for us. We really appreciate that. And Lorraine, what's up? So glad you finally made it. That's awesome. Yeah, our setup this year was a bit different than normal. Echo Volume 3. We added some walls so we can kind of hang up our paints a little bit more in like an organized fashion. So I liked it. We're actually setting up for a whole new... Hey, Bill's here. What's going on, Bill? We're setting up for a whole new show in 2 weeks. Yeah. So we have everything ready to go, but I've yet to actually put in some effort. So hopefully today I can get started on that. How is everyone? Thanks for being here. See, I'm gonna shoot Corey a text. Let him know that we've started. I think Corey might be able to make this stream. I'm not sure. He might be in a meeting right now. Let me see. Hello, hello, hello. All right, since people are already here, I want to just show y'all what I did last time. Hey, Katie's here. What's going on, Katie? So last time was Earth, the element of Earth. So of course we made a globe. Hey, Ronat, what's going on? Nice, pleasure seeing you here today. Awesome. So here we go. Turned out pretty cool. Obviously it's not true to our actual current globe. Like you kind of have like a South America moment here. Then there's like Antarctica over here on the west side for some reason. Then there's like a bunch of little islands but overall it kind of has the vibe. There's a nice little, some color shiftiness going on there. There's like some nice shine. I'm really enjoying this one. After I do the elements, oh, thank you. Appreciate that, Ronak. After I finish the element series, I'm gonna do more planets. That was requested by someone last week. So we're gonna do planets after this. And then our second Earth-themed painting was here. I went more grassy, more... Thank you, Katie. Yeah, I thought that dried wonderfully. This one we did kind of more like a tree, kind of a abstract-y tree moment. I used this red clay for the first time. Hey, new here, but I'm a new fan of your work. Hey, nice. Hey, Prince BU, awesome. I really appreciate you being a fan of our work. I'm glad you're here. So here's what I did last week. This texture here in the gold, that was made with the red clay that we found from I straight up just got from our front yard. We're doing some renovations, so we have a lot of just clay just sitting around everywhere. And then this was all just hand painted with a brush. And you know, didn't really know where I was going with this one, but it turned out okay. It has like the earthy vibe. I don't know. I think we're gonna resin this one to really make all this pop and see where it goes. So, all right. Today, as you could have guessed, by the thumbnail, by what I'm wearing, all the colors you got going on. Today we're doing water. Thank you, Moose. Appreciate that. So today we're gonna do water. I'm gonna go for, thank you, I appreciate that, Ronak. I'm gonna go for 2 bigger pieces, and then if I have time, I'm gonna make some little magnets to go along with it. Our magnets sell so well at the art shows, so it's like, if people want them, why not make them? So I try to make as many. Whenever I get the chance, I try to pop some of these out. I think that's cool. Thank you, Pigments. I appreciate that. What's cool? Was it the red clay thing or the painting itself? That texture thing I did, that was my first time doing any like texture with painting. I thought it worked out pretty well. It dried nicely. Oh my God, guess you just showed up. Hello. Corey's here. All right, thank you. Thank you for being here. I was struggling reading the chats. So yeah, this is my first time doing anything with texture. It dried nicely. I'll say it probably dried at the same speed. It's just the paint itself dried. So yeah. All right, today we're gonna do water. We're gonna do a lot of blues, some whites, some silvers. Yes, Moves, thank you. Actually, the idea of the magnets was somebody, I don't know if you heard us say this before, but this was actually given to us by customers at another show. We were just selling them as just baby paintings, and everyone thought they were magnets, and they wanted them to be magnets, so we just made them magnets. Shout out to Amazon. All right, so I'm gonna do my first painting. I'm gonna kind of do like a nice little, almost like an overview of like a river. just blues and just some little bit of silver, a little bit of white, just going, kind of having this kind of motion. I'm gonna be swiping over it with white, which this has Australian Floetrol in it, and I'm actually gonna mix a little bit of silicone in it, because I think it makes those cells a little bit bigger and bubblier. I'm kind of going for more of that bubbly, kind of watery, aquatic look with it. So that's the plan. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Lorraine. I'm really glad Lorraine's here. She finally made it to one of our lives. That's awesome. All right, let's just get going.
So you're up to Lorraine.
Yes.
Hi, Lorraine. She said I
Nice. Core's in the building.
That's what Moose said. Well, she said Corey's in the house.
Oh, Corey's in the house. For extra points, my nickname for Corey is Core. It was actually Core, C-O-R, and then sometimes I double it up. So if you ever want to be kind of funny or cute on his comment section, you can say, bless your heart, Core. All right, let me get started. I probably don't need gloves yet. Just do it. What am I waiting for? Let's do it. Let's paint. This color that I'm using right now, I'm pretty sure this is this is metallic blue. I thought this was manganese. Metallic blue by Artist Loft. I want my deeper blues to be the main colors. Oop. And then I have some lighter blues that I'm gonna make more of like the accents. Because when I think of water, the deeper water is typically darker to me. I think actually normally is. And then the higher you get, the more lighter you get, the more times you see like the whites coming up from the waves and the bubbles, etc., etc.
Moose just wanted to share that, and I never thought about this, and it's very true, but you're probably getting oils from your hands on your canvas. Like when you're touching it and stuff.
Oh my god, I totally am. That's such a good point. Thank you, Moose.
I'm just working trying to get extra cells.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's actually a really good point. All right, we'll just say that's this particular one. It's on purpose because water has oils in it. I don't know what I'm saying. Whatever. Thank you for the tip, Moose. All right, this next color I'm adding here is a metallic cobalt blue. Very gorgeous, which is Amsterdam.
No, not Artist Loft.
Artist Loft. This one's Artist Loft.
All of the metallics that I use are Artist Loft.
I'm gonna go a little bit heavier with this one as well.
I don't like Amsterdam's metallics very much.
Yeah, Artist Loft metallics just have a little bit more shine to them.
Oh, the Deco Art.
But Amsterdam's normal colors, I feel like, are like richer.
The Deco Art's metallics. No.
Exactly. Deco art and folk art. Well, folk art shifts, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, Prince BU is a fellow North Carolinian and art lover.
Hey, that's awesome,
Do you
dude.
guys do shows or sell your pieces?
We do. We actually have a website, artsreallycool.com. Very simple. We sell our pieces there. You can custom order a piece. Yeah, and we do shows. We did one a couple of weeks ago, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, in Concord, and we have one coming up on Kings Drive in Charlotte, and that one is on what's the date for that one, Corey?
May 3rd and 4th.
May 3rd and 4th. So if you're in Charlotte area on May 3rd and 4th, come see us. We'll be the tent with all the big colorful pieces of paintings in there. You'll know. You'll know it when you see it.
Both Moose and Lorraine said they love Artist Loft Cobalt Blue.
Yes. I think I kind of want to. Actually, I'm just going to trust my gut. Go with my original plan. Artist Loft metallics are the best. All right, so I'm going a little.
Something in your painting. In your paint.
Uh-oh.
Over to.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. Thank you. Good eye.
It was standing up at first. It was like, I
Oh.
want to be noticed.
It's dry paint. Whoops. That's probably my fault for not cleaning the bottles well enough. Sorry. All right, there. Got a little schmutz. Got that out. All right, now I'm going in with a What is
I
this?
think it might be Prince's birthday on May 4th.
Hey, that's awesome. May 4th. I said May 4th. This is May 4th. No, this is Pastel Blue. This is a color shift by Folk Art.
I knew somebody, I think I may have told you this, but I knew somebody who got married on May 4th, specifically because it's Star Wars Day. May
Nice.
4th be with you.
Did they have like a Star Wars themed wedding?
I don't know about that, but they literally had the books, like books about Star Wars.
Oh my
I
God.
didn't even know that existed. They had them at their desk and would read them in between calls.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I like when people can kind of geek out over the same stuff together, you know?
Jeff, he's a tiny person. Not like really tiny. He was like 5'6" or something. He was a very short guy.
I'm going to add a little bit more.
Well, Lorraine's birthday is tomorrow.
It's tomorrow. Get out of here, Lorraine.
Happy birthday, Lorraine.
Happy early 21st birthday, Lorraine.
Are you gonna go out and get drunk?
You going to get lit for your birthday, Lorraine? What's the plan?
Uh-oh, our room's out of metallic wood.
Yeah, at least in this bottle we are.
Right. I'm sure that container is pretty low overall too. I use it so much.
Right. I wanted to use that Prussian blue, but there wasn't a ton in there. I didn't want to. Because you didn't have backup of that, I didn't want to blow through that one.
Oh, that's fine if you do.
Corey, the colors that we use a lot of, Corey makes these big tubs of. And so like this one, we have a tub of this. I'm like, I'll just run through this. It's fine. But certain colors, I know we don't have leftovers. So I'm like, I don't want to be the one to run them out. You know, I like for him to be the one to use the last bits of it. Because he's the one that replaces it normally. And all my paints are mixed with Flood Floetrol and Gloss Pouring Medium. All right. I'm sorry, I don't think I said what this is. This is Amsterdam Manganese Blue.
She's not a drinker, but she will be going live.
Nice. I'm also not a drinker, Lorraine. For reasons. I do pours now. All right, next is this nice neon, it's this fluorescent neon black light blue. I think it's by Deco Art, I want to say. I'm just going to do kind of just little accents of this. I don't want too much of it.
Oh god, that's so much.
Shut up, Corey. That would normally get me.
God. You're just so messy. Said you're so messy.
What do you mean?
Like the way that cup thing, like you just get it all over. You're just
Oh,
like,
yeah. I just go in there.
We're so different.
My painting gives Corey raises up his blood pressure a bit to watch how sloppy I am with paints.
He cleans up though. So.
I do clean up everything, but I definitely make a mess in the process.
Lorraine, do you know what time you're gonna go live?
This is a metallic silver by Artist Loft. Actually going to fill in these holes with this silver, I think. Yeah. Yeah, when I paint, it's like I get an idea, and I'm like, I gotta get it down, get it on the canvas before I forget it. So I'm very kind of sloppy and fast, but that's just how my brain works.
Like you're trying to be extra messy.
I'm not.
8:02 p.m. Eastern.
Got you.
She is going to be live at 8:02 p.m.
Got you.
So specific, Lorraine. We should be able to catch at least part of it.
Yeah, we should be here. That is a very specific time. Yeah, why is that, Lorraine? Why do you do 8:02? I'm sure there's a reason behind it. I do 12 on Eastern time because I'm okay with skipping lunch at least one day out the week. Fridays are that day. Probably a little too much silver, more than I was thinking, but that's okay. We'll go with it. We'll roll with it. All right, now this is just
Algorithm.
okay. This is just straight up. Oh, also my gloves.
Had you noticed?
Corey hates when I don't pull my gloves up all the way. I don't even realize it.
It's like,
I don't even
weird
notice
to
it.
me. I'm like, what's happening? Why is it?
I'm like, my fingers are covered. I'm good. This is just Titanium White by Amsterdam.
Oh, and Moose will be live at 6 tomorrow p.m.
Ooh.
But maybe she'll go live at 6:02 instead. Now that she's algorithm.
Nice. Moose, I need to figure out how you do. You have multiple like camera shots during your live. Like, what software do you use, or how do you manage that? That's really impressive. It'd be cool to have like a Corey cam.
Katie typed Al, A-L, space Gore, like, remember the former vice president? Al
Mhm.
Gore, rhythm.
Nice. All right. Okay, so first let me mix in a little bit of silicone. This already has Australian flow in there. It's just a titanium white from Amsterdam. I'm gonna add a few drops
Oh, okay, that's all.
of silicone.
That was a lot.
That was a lot.
You only literally needed a few drops.
No. We'll see what happens.
He's just gonna make silicone painting. She said that she could do that. Moose said that she could do that, go at 6:02. And then she said they use OBS software.
Oh, that's what I use. Okay. So I'm guessing you're able to have two separate camera sources. I gotta look into that. All right, I'm gonna do. Looks like maybe 2 or 3 swipes. Maybe 2 big swipes on the sides and then a smaller swipe in the middle. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see.
And you don't have you up there this time.
Hmm?
You don't have you up on the TV this time.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I forgot to do that. I can see myself on this little baby screen over here. The baby screen. All right, swipe numero uno.
Katie asked if you used Australian Flowchart and silicone.
Yes, I did.
That's okay.
I did it once for. I think my inspiration is really cool. Oh, I already like those cells. The one of Kim from Kim's Art Alchemy, and I really liked how those look. They look watery to me. So I was hoping with this one I can get that same effect, which it looks like I am so far.
You just have to set up a different camera as scenes,
Okay.
I think. Laugh out loud. I don't know. Dub does all that stuff.
Okay.
Oh no, Bill's been sick all week.
Oh,
he hasn't
no.
painted anything for his premiere tonight.
Bill.
Gotta get it done though. And Katie said,
Ooh.
in I'm sure the nicest of ways, interesting.
I love how that looks.
It does actually look watery.
Yeah, that's what I had in my head. So I'm pretty happy with that.
It's a scary thing when Adrian's head visions come to life.
I'm a dreamer, Corey. I'm a dreamer.
I know, and that's what's scary. You talk about your dreams all the time, and they're very scary dreams.
They are. Yeah, I have some very vivid and crazy dreams. What am I doing? Oh, I was about to just swipe the regular white on there. I kind of want to get y'all close on this because this looks really cool. I'm gonna get y'all in a look close.
Don't get me on camera.
All right, I won't.
I'm not camera ready today.
All right. Let's see. Just a nice little close up of that. That's cool. The webbing, they kind of look more like scale like almost to me. I like how that looks.
That's
That's what I was going for, and I am happy with the app.
I can see that. I can see it now. Like it's just now showing the.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Thank you.
Moose said, "Oh, Bill, hope you feel better soon." And Lorraine said, "I'm a dreamer too, and sometimes I wish I could stay there." And Katie put heart eyes emoji. She loves it.
Thanks, Katie.
I'm assuming that's what that means. Could mean that she doesn't want to see with her real eyes. She's covering them with.
It's so ugly. He's covering them up with hearts.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I don't know.
It's mean, but it's good.
Today is the first day that Bill hasn't been coughing all morning. Oh, Bill, I swear I think you were sick last time too.
Yeah, dude. What's going on, Bill?
Are you getting the sickness? Well, Adrian has been lately too.
Yeah.
Constantly feeling like he got a horrible cold.
Ooh, all right. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to. No, I'm not going to turn
Lorraine,
around.
that looking cool.
Thanks, Lorraine. There's an added pressure doing paintings live that I feel like kind of helps me. I don't know. I think when I'm just recording, I know I can mess up and just like do it over. But I feel like there's a room full of people watching me, and I'm like, I can't mess up. Can't mess up. Yeah, that was looking pretty good. I think instead of a swipe in the middle, I'm gonna kind of wreck it. Do some cool little like watery type moments.
Whoa! Katie hasn't had a cold in 35 years.
Whoa, Katie!
I don't know if that's true.
What's your secret? Is it the weeds?
Right. Is it green?
Yeah, what's your secret?
35 years?
That's crazy.
How do you not have a cold in 35 years? Do you just not call it a cold? do you call it something else?
Alright, I'm gonna use this.
Lorraine said
Pick here.
that she knows that feeling of like the stress of the
Mm-hmm.
And then Katie said, yeah. And what are you doing? Why are you doing that on?
So we'll show you what it is. Now I gotta clean it off.
Oh, right. And then she said could be, so maybe she's just calling something else. Oh, Moose has gotta go. Bye, Moose.
Alright, bye Moose. Thanks for being here.
She'll rewind when she gets home.
We'll try to be there on Saturday.
So too.
And if not, we'll definitely watch it again. I like to save your lives. Moose is like a pro at live. She is really good. Alright. So I'm going to use this pick, and I'm just going to kind of swoop, 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 swoop in the middle. That's what that technique's called. The swoop, 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 swoop. Not putting any pressure on it, just kind of letting it drag.
I would say drag.
Drag.
I mean, it's wrong, but that's what I'm going to say.
It's funny, in my head, I heard myself say drag.
It sounds like a beachy song right now.
It does, right? Thanks, Echo, for being on theme. All right. I like this. I'm going to stretch this puppy out, and how much time are we at? Oh my god, we're almost at 30 minutes already. Alright. A lot of the paint is here, so I'm going to kind of tilt it to the left first. Well, my left. Your right. Dead bug.
I never hear that one make a noise.
I don't either, but like I see the bugs in there, I just don't hear it.
That was like constantly like killing everybody.
Right.
And sometimes in really mean ways.
Yes, sometimes it tortures the bug.
Oh, Bill said working 109 hours the week before last kind of compromised his immune system. Lack of sleep. Yeah, that makes sense.
That'll
Bill.
do it. That'll do it. I think there should
Hopefully
be
you get paid overtime.
there should be mandatory naps for adults, like how we used to have in grade school.
Right.
Like you have to take a nap. It's like no, clock out, take a nap.
I would like that concept, but I wouldn't be very good at it.
Oh yeah, true. Well, if it were like a lifetime thing, a lifelong thing, you might be used to it at that point. Maybe.
But you know, careful, you're gonna get paint in your other.
No. Thank you. All right, now I'm just trying to get these corners covered, and then I'm gonna shape it. My goal is to kind of make it look a little wavy.
Lorraine, well that sucks, Bill. And she capitalized sucks.
It does. Let's see.
Are you doing 3 paintings? Or 2 paintings on the magnet?
Some magnets, yeah, if I have time. It's funny, you can see where the silicone has those cool little divots in there.
Oh yeah.
All right, I like that. That looks kind of, that's the wavy look I want. Just want it to come forward just a little bit.
Pretty interesting.
And ooh. From my point of view, it almost looks like one big wave coming over, so I'm gonna really emphasize that. Or try to at least.
No, I just realized you're wearing all blue.
Mm-hmm. I'll
Good
wear
thing
it.
I'm not possessive of an apron.
That's why I'm doing so well if I'm wearing your apron.
Lorraine has a nap or 2 daily. She's
Nice.
not a good sleeper, but she is good at cat naps. I'm not good at them. I think too much before I can't fall asleep in an amount of time that you set aside. And then Katie said, when you have RA, you don't want to nap. It brings on flare-ups. I don't know what RA is.
Yeah, what is RA? I feel like I've heard of that, but I'm not quite sure what that is.
Rheumatoid
Arthritis?
Is that it?
It sounds right.
Oh, and then Lorraine just said I have degenerative arthritis.
Mm.
By the way, Prince just chimed in and said that water is their favorite element. What
Nice.
inspired you to paint elements this week?
I don't quite remember. I think maybe Avatar: The Last Airbender. I think I saw an ad on my Instagram for it, and it made me think that I really like the whole idea of elements. So this is the third one that I've done. Water's the third one. Next week will be wind. I started with fire, did earth last week. Today's water, and then wind or air, whatever you want to call it.
So we were in the car
Mm-hmm.
and we wanted to do, I think, like a fire painting or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if this was a suggestion on my part or your brain, but
Mhm.
we said, well, what about doing the elements? Like,
Mm.
that's what I remember is that we were in the car.
I don't remember that at all, but I'll take your word for it.
You probably shouldn't. My brain doesn't work very well. Katie said, beautiful.
Thank you. I'm gonna let y'all
yes,
see it.
That is. It's from the brain.
I'm gonna let y'all see it from my point of view, so you can kind of see that wave motion I'm thinking of. But it's pretty much what I had in my head, for the most part. Actually, I'll just do this. Let me just turn it around.
Thinking that.
I was gonna pick up the entire camera stand and the tripod and move it. I'll do this and then get y'all in close.
Adrian's dancing psychotically. Got off camera and went rogue.
All right. See, you kind of have that cool little motion from left coming over here. It's a little wiggly diggly, too much for me over here on the right, but for the most part, I'm okay with it. It gives me water. It's my first thought when
Here
I see
we go.
this.
We're going in.
There you go.
I get water vibe for sure.
Thanks.
Bill said, this is awesome, Adrian.
Thanks, Bill. All right. Put this painting to the side, and then we're gonna
Katie
do.
said you don't want to see what's in my head.
Now I do. Now I want to see what's in your head, Katie.
The little thing turned on.
Oh yeah.
His little
When it
eye
get
turned on
dark.
when you got close to it.
That's fine. All right. So next, I'm gonna do kind of a pinwheel, which is, I guess, my thought is like a whirlpool, and I'm gonna show you what inspired that. I'll be right back. All right. So here is a custom painting I made for someone we met at our last art show. Actually, we had a competition, a little raffle. One person will win a free painting. This is what she won. This is kind of her request. This is my first time doing this kind of pinwheel motion here. Thank you, Lorraine. I really appreciate that. Thanks, Prince. I'm sure. So the inspiration, I'm pretty sure it was the story that Corey told. But in my head, I keep thinking of Avatar. So I don't know. I guess a little bit of both. But this is the little pinwheel moment she had. This is actually all neon, so in the black light it looks really cool. So I wanted to do something like this, but with blues, silvers, and whites. So let's see if I can do it.
It still looks wet, and so when you were tilting it, I was like, oh, why are you doing that? You're gonna mess it up.
Yesterday, it actually still kind of was, so I checked it last night. Probably shouldn't have. When it was done, when I was first done, like I noticed it was a little off center, so I kind of just slowly. But and then I had to stop myself. I was like, all right, don't do too much. Don't do too much. All right.
Very pretty, says Katie.
Thank you, Katie. Okay, so I actually might need. Would you grab me, or would you do me a favor and fill this up with more blue, and then grab me some more titanium white? I realize I used way too much. Or I guess grab another blue. It doesn't have to be metallic blue. Thank you. Sorry guys, I went a little too crazy with the metallic blue earlier. I need to refill it. Alright, so I'm going to start this off with just the white base.
You want burnt? You know, that looks like There's just no room.
Is there like a, I think there's a blue quartz over there? I could be wrong.
Yeah, it's just really low too.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can use it, but
Alright.
is that good enough? It's a totally different color.
I think it'll work.
It's not, but
It's fine. I think it'll work. And then titanium white. Just need a little bit more for my base. All about that bam, about that bam.
make more.
I need a studio assistant.
Oh yeah, yeah, man. Get you a Corey, Katie.
I don't know. It can be problematic sometimes.
Well, he said it, not me. I'm gonna put a little bit more white on this base, but right now I'm just kind of spreading it out. Just because I have a hard time staying still and I need to be doing something with my hands at all times. Bum, 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 bum. Thank you.
Can you hand me a paper towel?
Yes, I can. Just one? There you go. Alright. Core for the win. Add a little bit more white here.
You need to definitely make more of that.
Alright.
Bill said that he needs one too, a studio assistant.
Maybe that could be good business. I could just travel the country and like be part-time assistants for people. Alright.
Lauren, me three.
I'm jealous. Corey's eating a little snack over there.
No, I'm not.
So looking at the time, I'm probably just gonna be able to do this one before I leave, but that's okay. I like to feel like I have more ideas than not. It's easier to cut than it is to add, you know? When it comes to creativity, I think.
Creativity sucks. It's hard.
Corey thinks being creative is so hard, but he is so freaking creative. I don't think he just doesn't realize it. He comes up with some of the coolest freaking ideas.
Thank you, I guess. Prince has a question for you.
Go for it, Prince.
Who are your favorite painters? Your paintings are very creative and beautiful, man. Your personality definitely shows.
Thank you. Well, not to be, you know, too like ooey gooey, but my first favorite painter I would say is Corey, because he's the one that got me into acrylic pouring. He's my favorite person to paint with. I get so excited when he does something that like is a success. Even the ones that he doesn't like, I like most of the time. Second, I would say, whose paintings always like blow me away. I'm gonna try not to name anyone in the chat, so I'm not like, you know, picking favorites. I would say Mary Louise. She's somebody that I think she's another person that her personality shows through her work. I wouldn't say like, oh, she's the best at everything, but like everything she does feels like it comes from from her heart, you know. There's like a story behind it, and it's just you can tell she's having fun. So that's Mary Louise.
I might be a little biased because of the elephant. But
Right. I think Mary Louise art. She actually made Corey a custom elephant for his birthday. And
so cool.
after that, I would say this is kind of typical, I feel like, but Olga Sobey. Something about her work is just very like it's dynamic, you know.
Yeah, I would agree.
She has a very unique style. Yeah. So those are my three: Corey, Marie, Olga.
Mary Louise, not Marie, right?
It's Marie.
Oh, it is Marie.
Yeah.
I thought it was
She says
spelled-
people call her Mary, so she just like goes with it, but it's actually Marie.
I thought that it was spelled Marie, but was pronounced Mary for some reason. You have used the most pronounced bugs.
I have. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna kind of create my barriers with the silver. So I'm gonna do 4 curved lines of silvers here. Of silvers. Whatever. Y'all know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean. Is that center? Fill center. Oh, dip the paint. I felt it.
Yep. Very good at that.
Thanks. It's my specialty.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's like a talent of yours.
If there's paint, I'm gonna get something in it. Trust and believe.
The chat has gone silent.
Chat's gone silent. Oh,
Everybody's mad that we didn't say them.
I know. Prince, if you're still there, are you an artist yourself or are you just an art lover? And if so, where can we find your art? Oh my god. Well, you said 3, I just thought of someone else. Michelle from Royal River. She's just... Her talent is
You bought a piece of art.
insane. Right, like I bought one of her pieces. Just I love her work. She's very humble too. Like
That turned out super well, by the way.
you think so?
Wait, that's really good.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm still kind of mixed on it, but I appreciate that.
Like, when you were thinking it, feels a little juvenile at first, but like looking at it now, it looks high class. Like, and a layer of resin. Although the resin would interfere with the texture.
Yeah, how would that look on the texture?
It would look good, but the texture would disappear. Because it's self-leveling, so it would just become smooth. Which I think would be okay, but like that's taking away an element of the painting.
Yeah. I'll let you do that.
Katie said, and I was going to mention you on my channel.
Oh, you were? Oh, what? Get out of here.
Then she put 3 laughing emojis because you didn't say her, so
Yeah, well, I didn't want to say anyone in the chat now because I had to be like, I don't know. It's like sitting at the lunch table and being like, you're my friend, and you're my friend, and you're not my friend, and you're my best friend. And I'm just like, oh, I purposely picked people who weren't in the chat.
I think it's funny that is an experience I think you had. Like,
Definitely.
You were like, you're my best friend.
Right.
So
You're my best. You're my second best friend. You're my third best.
Prince said, I consider myself as a drawer. That's a hard word to say. Choose a different one next time. No, I'm just kidding. As a
Drawer.
I'm still perfecting my craft, but one day soon I'll have the courage to showcase my work. Laugh out loud.
Please. Do it even when it's not at the level that you think it should be. That's how you get better, I feel like. What happens, well, at least for me, let me speak from my point of view, is at first, it might not be your favorite work, but when you put it out there and there's at least one person that genuinely enjoys what you do, it gives you that confidence to kind of like keep going and then to try again. And then the more you try, the better you get. And then eventually you might have a couple moments when you start to really like your work. But, we got one life, at least as far as we know. Just do it, man. Just do it.
For me, when I would paint, and sometimes I would think a painting is really cool, and sometimes it's like blah. And I did a painting for a friend, and they loved it, and our friends, I gave it to her for her birthday, and the other people there loved it, and I was like, they're just being nice. They're like, oh, what do you do paintings for other people? And I was like, I can, I guess. But I just didn't feel confident. But it wasn't until I actually decided to showcase my work along with Adrian, and we did the art show, the first art show, where I was like, oh, people actually, they want to pay money because they like it. That made me feel a totally different sense of oh, okay, so I am just being my harshest critic. And we that first art show, we sold something before the art show actually opened.
Yes.
Somebody saw it and was like, "Can I please buy this now?"
Right.
That was cool. That was really cool.
I think I remember that girl too.
Yeah.
Cause she walked by once and she saw it and was like, and she's like, I'm gonna be back. And people say that all the time. But then she actually came back and bought it. She was like, no, I have to have this piece.
I think she bought it for a family member actually.
I think so.
I think it was for her dad, if I'm not mistaken. But it was a piece that we weren't originally going to put up. It was a beautiful piece. It really was very dynamic and beautiful. But we weren't going to put it up initially. It was one of my older pieces, before Adrian and I met. I had made it. But yeah, it pulled her in, and she was all for it. And that was when I was like, oh my god, maybe I'm not bad.
Right.
Oh, Michelle is here.
Hey, look at that. Michelle, shut up. We were just talking about you, Michelle.
Now you can't say that she's one of your favorites.
I know. Now I have to take it back. All right, chat. Pretend like I didn't say what I said earlier. I'm just joking. All right, so I'll fill you in, Michelle.
No stress. I'll go back and watch them.
Oh yeah. So Prince asked who my favorite artists were. And I was like, I can't say anyone who's in the chat now. So I purposely said people who weren't. And you were the fourth one that I said. I love your work. So if you haven't checked out Michelle's stuff, check her stuff out. If you haven't checked out Katie's stuff, check her stuff out. Who are the other artists in here? Bill. Check out Bill. Lorraine. Check out Lorraine. Let me see. Moose. She's not here anymore, but check her stuff out. Check out her lives, especially. Check out Lorraine's lives. I'm telling you, if you want some good, wholesome fun to do on the weekend, like if you're just tired of getting into trouble, just hop on someone's live. It'll be great. Trust me. I feel like oh no, that's the neon. Wait, this is the neon. That's the pastel. Is that the blue quartz? We'll see. I'm gonna test it. Can't tell if this is the blue quartz or the. Oh no, already added that. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. They love playing this song, but I really like it, so I'm okay with it.
Michelle said, "Ah, you were so kind. Thank you."
You're welcome.
And then she said hello to Prince. Everybody was saying hello to each other.
Nice. Hey, Katie, question for you. Do you do collabs?
Well, Prince really long one. They said, I worked at an art gallery years ago, and it was such a joy seeing people admiring and buying pieces. And I'm a big supporter of the arts. I buy pieces all the time when I have the money, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That is always
Yes.
caveat.
Yes. All right, so I'm gonna kind of blow these all out and then kind of mix them a little bit with my breath as well. And then when I'm done, let me see what time I have. Okay, I think I should be able to finish this. Then when I'm done, I'm gonna kind of like use the back of this paintbrush to sort of define some of the lines a little bit. So, whew. Fingers crossed I don't pass out.
Prince, are you in the Charlotte area or just North Carolina? Michelle said being part of this art community is a blessing for sure.
Yes.
And Katie said, no, I never have, but I don't hear no, I don't.
Okay.
So I'm hearing a potential collab with Katie.
All right. We're friends on Facebook, I think, right?
Oh. I'm sure that was a question for Katie. But,
Mm-hmm.
oh.
I think we
Lorraine
are.
would also love to do a collab. Maybe we could all do a collab.
Oh my God, that'd be cool.
Could do a collab of 3 or 4. We could do one with Michelle too. And well, I guess he's not doing it. And Bill. And Moose. We could do
We
all
could.
the people that come here regularly.
Right, we
set
could.
up- We could set up
That would be cool.
one type collab in like June, just because we got way too much going on.
Right, we do have a lot going on. What should we call it? Friday Crew? Collab? No, this are like a Friday thing. I don't know.
I don't know.
Lives are really cool collab.
South will show it. Oh, so we might actually
Oh,
see
yeah.
you at the art show then, the King's Drive, if you're interested.
Yeah.
If you are, tell us that it's you, and we'll give you a little discount if you decide to buy anything.
Right.
No pressure.
You'll get the friends and family discount.
Just friends and friendly.
Friends. I'll just let Corey talk.
And it would just be cool to say hi.
Right.
And regardless of whether you buy anything, there's no need to buy. We'll give you a magnet for free.
Oh, if you're on social media, or Instagram or Facebook, find us and contact us. Let's get connected.
Fab Friday Collab is what Michelle said.
Nice. That's a good name.
I do like that. It's pretty fun. Do you know what would be cool, Prince? I don't know what kind of drawing you do, but we could also do, especially since you're here, a collab piece where we paint the background
Oh my God! Right?
and then you make a drawing on top of it. That could be
That'd be
pretty
sick.
Cool. That could be pretty cool if you're interested.
See, look, Corey's so creative. Look at that. Look at that. He would never say it, but he totally is.
Bill, the show is May 3rd and 4th. It's a 2-day show, which is very exciting and scary all at the same time.
Right. Bill's in South Carolina, right? So he's kind of close.
Was he just working in South Carolina?
I don't know
Oh,
yet.
Katie's in Texas. For some reason, I thought he was in Texas too. But
Yeah, Bill, do you live in South Carolina or do you just work in South Carolina?
Because he was traveling, I remember that.
Yeah, I do remember that. Okay, this is looking like I had in my head. I might make a bunch of pinwheels. I just had deja vu. That's
Well,
weird.
just did this, so.
It's something in my shut up butthole. It was something that happened in my dream. That I don't know. That
Oh
was-
God,
that's
I
really
might
weird.
be killed.
I know. Not one of those dreams.
Only 2 hours from Charlotte in Batesburg, South Carolina. I have never heard of Batesburg, but I also only know like Columbia,
Mm-hmm.
Rock Hill. I guess I know a lot. Fort Mill, Charleston,
Ringville?
Spartanburg, in Spartanburg.
Spartanburg, yep. That's where my dad's from.
Lorraine said, I think it's south because I'm here too. So Lorraine's in south?
Lorraine is in South. Oh yeah, Lorraine is in South Carolina. I vaguely remember that.
Oh, there's a Star Trek / Star Wars collaboration. I'm assuming for May 4th. Because
That makes sense.
Remember the person I told you about got married on May 4th because May 4th.
Mhm. Makes a lot of sense.
I hope that he's still married. He was he was a brat a lot of the time, but I wish for him that he stayed married.
Right.
But Michelle, yeah, I do think we would be too busy right now, especially.
Yeah. Oh my
We're-
god.
Like we're still trying to reconfigure our setup. I've got photo shoots coming up. Just got another person message me about it that I'm not sure. Casey, she's in Casey, South Carolina. Another one I've never heard of,
Same. Never heard that one.
and it's spelled Cayce.
Oh. So now I'm kind of just mixing these lines together. I'm trying to blend them. All right, I have 8 minutes. I'm gonna try to blend all these. Then I'm gonna define the lines, and I'm gonna shut up so I can actually get it done.
Yeah, we're pretty excited about the art show. Just nervous too, because again,
Yeah.
like I'm pretty sure you just leave your art there overnight. They have 24-hour security, but like anything could happen.
Right.
That's, you're just not there with it. So, but
We should just.
of
we
course,
could-
Michelle will definitely watch everybody when we have time.
Should we talk about the May 4th?
yeah.
Actually, Michelle,
It's a suburb of Columbia, Casey.
I'm gonna make you a mod. Could you put the link to that playlist in the chat for us, please?
And Michelle said it's May 2nd through the 4th, and then Bill said Casey is only 45 minutes away from him.
Oh, nice.
The King's Art King's Drive Art Walk is like very large. They're currently trying to sell us an attendee list with 4,500 people. I don't know where they got it from, but so it's a very big art show
Right.
compared to the ones that we're used to.
It's gonna be a bit of a culture shock.
Right.
Oh, almost got some spit in there. All right, almost done. Very lightheaded, but we're there. We're
It's
getting there.
crazy that there's 4 of us within less
Right.
than like 2 hours of each other. And I'm saying that because of Bill's distance, but like
Right.
you know that we were all so close. Michelle said, "That sounds awesome."
Whew. Okay, hold on. I need a break. Drink some water. Corey, there's two of you right now.
There always is. I'm two-faced.
All right. Where are we at? 54 minutes. Actually, 55 minutes. Okay. Perfect. So I'm going to.
I think that would be fun. Michelle, she said we should all get together and paint.
Yes, that would be fun. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Okay, I have some more ideas. I know people can do collaboration lives. So I'm just kind of defining these lines, and then I'm going to do a cool little swirl in the middle to kind of bring it all together.
Is Michelle in Arizona?
I feel like Michelle is more north of us. I want to say Michigan. I could be wrong.
We've gotten a lot of mail from her. We should know.
Right, we should know.
AKA, we got 2 things from her.
Right.
The office that Bill works out of is Raleigh, North Carolina.
Ah.
And Lorraine said, yes, that would be fun, Michelle. And then Bill said, that sounds awesome. Don't know where we would do this painting.
Don't
In
either.
a park.
Right. An outdoor one.
Somebody had one of those little electric bug zapper tennis rackets. Constantly over the painting, making sure that it's.
Right.
I guess that would actually make it worse because you would zap them and then they would fall. Idaho.
Idaho. Okay, I knew it. I knew it was further north.
I should definitely remember that because Idaho, South Dakota, North Dakota, and Wyoming are all I feel connected to people in those states because being from Montana, they're all kind of baby states that nobody populates. Idaho's the biggest of all of them with Boise, but
Idaho. And so she's in the
Oh.
central time zone?
Mountain.
Mountain.
But
Thank you.
Prince said, "I love this piece you're working on. I want it."
Oh, seriously? All right. Well, Corey, how should he contact us? I can't think right now. My brain's still spinning.
Once it dries, we can varnish it and do all that stuff. It'll take a few weeks
Mm-hmm.
because we gotta let it dry and then the paint cure and then varnish it and then we can send you a picture and message you. Oh, wait, how do we get in touch with you? You can't do that on
Yeah. Are you
on Facebook.
on Facebook or Instagram, or we do have an email address you can contact us?
We do.
There is the final swirl.
Yeah, she confirmed Mountain.
Cool. Mountain Time. Okay.
Oh, she is in Boise. So
Ooh.
that's the big one. She's actually in a populated place, so it's like a normal.
Got you.
Whenever I think of Idaho, North Dakota, South Dakota, or Wyoming, or Montana, I think of there's 3 people, and it's small, but she's in an actual city.
All right. I'm pretty darn happy with
And
this.
I think that overall is pretty close to Spokane too, if I remember right, which is a real big city compared to all of the other states.
All right.
Bill's sister lives near Pocatello, Idaho.
Prince, we're going to put all of our contact information in the description, our email, our social medias. Please contact us. We'll work something out with you.
Michelle is saying it looks like a resin piece. We'll
It might be a rather piece.
we'll look at it and determine. I started using this high gloss varnish. Because we've been using varnish that it works fine, but it's not intended for acrylic. So I was like, oh, let's get the right kind. And it kind of looks almost like resin. So
Yeah, this new varnish is really good. Is it Liquitex?
yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we can use it on the other pinwheel, see how that looks, and then
Yeah.
go from there.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we made it. I didn't die.
And it's one on the dot.
Right. Perfect timing. Thank you all for being here. Seriously, I'll put all of our contact info in the description as soon as we end the stream. We'll try to be at your live streams this weekend. Michelle, if you can throw the playlist to the May the 4th,
Star Wars.
the Star Wars collaboration into the chat, if possible, or in the comments. I don't know how you can do that, but please do that because we don't want to miss it. So yeah,
We
that's
can
it.
Type our email address in there.
Yes.
Under different account.
Which one? Just our normal.
Art's really cool.
Got you. There you go. That's our email address where you can contact us. So yeah, we're out of here. It's time to eat.
Thanks guys, bye.
You're all wonderful. Bye.
Echo, stop.